Here we are on this beautiful day in Sherwood, Oregon, and you're here with Travis and Norman. Today we are going to replace the rear shocks on a Dodge Grand Caravan 2020 SXT.
So we're going to use an 18mm socket, impact socket with a Bauer driver 20 volt 3 amp battery. So it's nothing that's too crazy over the top. It's very inexpensive. You get it down there at Harbor Freight for 39 to 40 bucks. And we're going to use our handy dandy Craftsman 18mm closed end socket wrench. What we're going to do is we're going to undo the bottom first of the actual old shock absorber. Back it up.
Yeah, it's just a couple of bolts and it drops out.
That's it. It's almost unbelievable. So there's the bottom, just like that. In a matter of, I don't know, what was that, 5 seconds?
5 seconds.
Yeah, seconds. The hardest part is just unthreading the rest of the bolt.
Fairly simple job for a couple of backyard mechanics.
There we go. So there's our 18mm bolt that goes on the bottom of the shock absorber. So now that we have the bottom undone, we can take off. What we're going to do is the brackets. We're going to take the 4 brackets off and then take this off, because there is a bolt behind here, behind the shock, that you cannot reach unless you take this bracket off. And that's not hard. It's actually very easy to do.
I mean, if the van was up in the air on a car lift, then that nut might be easier to get to.
But with an extension and a 16mm socket, you can bypass that and get right to the 4 brackets, which is what we're going to do today.
The 4 bolts.
4 bolts on the bracket. There's our first bolt. And we're going to take them off crisscross, so we have an even rethreading to do and an even off. There's the second bolt. So we'll go to the front now and work our way around.
There's one house they have a lawn. They took all the lawn out and just all
Back one.
So for another house, they're regular. Like if you picture kind of like you're looking at her yard, and she's got them, although they have
Don't want to strip that bolt.
And then we have this little area in the front, probably about the size of our car, right in the front, where they can put like a flower garden or whatever yard or whatever. And it would be cute. Like it's so very nice.
There we go.
That's the 4th bolt.
Oh, and there is no brake line bracket on this side. On the other side of the shock, there is an actual brake line bracket. So when you take this shock bracket off, there's a hole right here with a small bracket. Easy to pop off. We have our little bracket popper off on the other side. Once you pop that off, though, you'll have to re-pop the bracket back on. And this side does not have the brake line bracket.
Right.
Are you doing the brakes?
We're doing the shocks.
Oh, shocks?
Yes, the shocks.
Okay, there's the old shock.
That's the old shock. We have to remove this bracket.
There's Travis's back.
Whoops, sorry. So now we're on 18mm. Get our drill gun here. So this is what you could not reach when the bracket was up there, was this bolt right here. They make it so there's only a small space there, and we could not reach it unless we took the bracket off. But this is so much easier. Just pop that bracket right off.
And I heard an S monkey wrench gets into that nut a lot easier. But like I said, if the van's up in the air, it'll probably be a lot easier.
Just like that.
Comes off.
This is our old. So our bracket with our old shock. Now we will grab the new shock. You're using
Yeah. We went and watched. We had other like
Monroe OES Spectrum shocks.
Monroe shocks and struts, OES specs. We're not going anything over the top.
So, do you have to do anything to the shock before you put it on?
Yes, you have to compress it and deep compress it 3 times. I will show you this trick here.
And why is that?
The fluid, it's been laying on its side, and the fluid is collected and coagulated on its side. By doing this, we can actually reactivate the fluid, get it going again.
Cool. All right, depressing it 3 times.
All the way down to the bottom. Let it go. There was a quick release, now it's slowly filling back up with fluid. That's exactly what you want it to do. And when on the 3rd time we do it, it will be a very smooth compression. You can tell each time you do it. Each time you do it, it gets better and better. All the way down.
See how it comes up slowly? Sucking all that fluid up.
And it's just the shock, the hydraulic shock is re-oiling itself so that when you install it, you'll have the right compression, the right dampening. So we're back up the top, so one more time down, all the way down.
A lot easier to push it down the 3rd time.
Yes. And then as you can see, it comes up nice and smooth without touching it. It gives a nice return. Whereas the first time was a little hesitant, the 2nd time was smoother, and the 3rd time was just right into place. Just like that. Right back to its level. Perfect. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll put it back onto here because our bracket sits this way. So we're going to attach the shock this way. Just like that. And we're basically now just reversing all of our steps. Long bolt through this side, short bolt goes on the other side. Through there.
And really, it's only about a 15-minute job as long as everything goes smoothly.
You have the right tools, yes. And you have a good buddy to come over and help you do it.
Yes. Could you tap it through?
I don't want to damage the threads.
Okay.
I think that's the one thing I've learned with all these jobs. Is damaging the threads can be the worst thing you can do. It's taking a hammer to anything.
Yeah.
Although we do recommend it at sometimes, this is not one of them.
Right.
Shock absorbers. We want to make sure everything gets on the appropriate way.
Yes.
And we're not using Loctite either. We're not using thread lock. There's no thread lock. It's only a 55-pound torque back on. So you don't need to over torque these.
I know, I'm not the best friend. And I have told her that a million times. I give her an opportunity to be my friend so many times. Sorry, I don't reach out when I should.
That's it. That's back on. So now, without having any brake line cable to attach on the inside, we can just attach the 4 brackets up. There was some thought if we should attach the bottom first this time.
We can try. I mean, the other side with the brake lines right there, we attach the top first. Maybe it would be easier. Who knows? We'll find out.
So we'll go back to our other. That's for the bottom of the shock. Oh, able to back up just a second there. There we go. Well, see, there, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes they just fall in other places. There we go. We're all good. We're all good. We're back on track. So, we'll get this in here like this. And put it right back to where it was. Where it was, you say? It was right here. All right. I'm going to get back under the car.
Easier to move it if it's attached, huh?
Yeah.
Just twist it.
I got to get myself underneath. Oh, this is very nice. This is, you can get these anywhere. It's just a little 1-inch foam.
For your ass.
Oh, it really helps when you get older. All right.
They're kind of rules, like social etiquette rules.
You know it's attaching right there.
I just didn't even know. But,
It's be harder to do it that way. Let's just go up here and do it this way.
I try not to think, like, she did a little more purpose back at me. That would not have to be done on purpose, like, for a long time. But I just still was just send them, I love you, okay, no worries, I know you got a lot going on.
You have to put when you put it back on, you have to X it up.
I hurt my feelings, you know, because I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was so nice to her.
Oh, does not want to cook this.
Talked to her friend and like, okay, have your break. But it's been like a year. Yeah.
This is the wrong angle.
But I don't know, like she also, like when we were kind of going through
It's
this,
way,
she was like,
way tougher to get on compression.
You know what? I was really like, saying, okay, I'm gonna, you know, text her back, but then let's talk tomorrow, you know, and then I would call her, or if she would say things like, I don't feel like talking, and so then I was like, she was like, it's not the same with us anymore, and so she said, don't you think? And I said, well, I think we need to talk about it. Like what? I said, what I think is, yes, I will.
Finger tight works great. You don't want to strip any of these bolts. Do it all the way you can for as long as your fingers can get it up there. And then you turn to the gun. Gun it up.
Get together. We weren't so much like phone sex.
Right above your head.
We talked.
All right. Come on, baby. Okay, back up first. Back top, this back corner first. We'll go right to this one here.
Kind of like when you do your lug nuts on your tire. You go every other one. Star pattern.
Star pattern. So we'll go here. Go here. Go back to here.
She does that to her.
Back to here.
No stripping out the bolts.
Stripping the bolt.
The next day, something and she'll say, never mind, forget I said it. So then
All right.
she was really drunk.
Or do you want to go to the other side and push up while I hold it?
Oh. Oh. No, Django. Sorry, Django. Django, what's up, brother?
Oh,
Kiki.
we have dog issues.
Go, Kiki, go.
Dog issues.
Go, Kiki. Kiki, go home. Go home, Kiki. Go home, Kiki.
That is one big dog.
Kiki Wilson.
Short next to him.
Yeah, Django's big boy.
Stay here.
It's okay, Django. Good boy. All right, good boy, Django.
No doggy fights.
Okay. Let's see here. That one we have. Oh yeah, we got to turn around here.
I'll get under there and hold it while you push it up.
Get these out the way.
And so we get the
We got the bolt right there.
Like every Monday, and I told her that in December a year ago. I said I want to get back to this because I think this will work for me better, and I told her it would be better. Monday once a week, this past week, and we'll read like that chapter or whatever it was, but we assign ourselves.
Holy sugar.
And then we end up talking about other stuff. It was so fun. We started that. And
Got to compress this shock to get the other bolt in.
and so I said, I want to get back into it. I want to start with this part. Because we all work together. And so I found this. It's not very big, it's about 6, but it's really
Son of a gun.
I got one for her, and then one here, and then I checked her.
Is it easier if I hold it while you can?
No. It's gonna be easier pushing like a madman. Oh. Oh shit, I didn't get the hole.
Alright, let's take a little pause. Alright, we got it in.
Yes. That's what she said.
Eh.
Oh.
Oh. What did she say?
She said, you got it. You did it. Good job, dummy. I said, oh, thank you. Dummy did it. Oh, wait, make sure this is all right. It's on, my friend.
And there you have it.
And that's it. Shocks are done.
Little hiccups, but we figured it out. Takes about 15 minutes to do both shocks.
That's it. Not bad.
Not bad.
Now I just put the wheels back on to, if you want to watch that. Exciting adventure.
Thank you for watching the Travis and Norman Backyard Mechanics Show.
Thank you very much. And remember, you can do all these things at home yourself too. It is not as hard as you think. If you have to watch another video, please do. But that's how easy it is. Thank you again and have a wonderful, blessed day.